Hello everyone, and welcome to Laundry Percent, the livestream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Now, when we last left off, we ended up beginning our field study and got a few quests to do, if I'm remembering correctly. Not exactly, since it was last stream, I should take a brief gander as to where we are. But overall, I'd like to say I'm having a lot of fun with this game so far. It's been really interesting trying to find the getting to learn about this world in Trails of Cold Steel, as well as all the characters. And so far, I'm really engaged and enjoying it. Hey, Copper Nicholson, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Now, where are the quests? Because I distinctly remember from last stream there was a couple of objectives we had. Just trying to remember what they were. Fortunately, it's not really giving us a... Oh, here we are. Okay, so... these two are the ones that were mandatory. Reported. Oh, I see. So reported means like it's... there's still more going on. Okay. We need to complete these. Anyway. I think we'll start with this one first for the common cold. In the church for further details. So we're heading to the church. Cool. So, as I get started, how's everybody doing tonight? Who are you? Ah, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. This truly is the very image of a commoner's lodging. I mustn't complain, though. Having shelter from the elements is all I should be asking for. Okay, then. That was a bit random, but... it's all good. Also, for those who are joining us on stream, I will mention that there are a bunch of new, I'd say, channel points options, all of which are for... what are they called? For reading a message out of specific characters, so hopefully you have fun with that. And what do you want? Oh no. No! Oh, Ivy!
Ah, nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
And everyone else is just so unamused. Rean Elliott, concerned. Elisa and Laura, completely unamused.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself, so go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
And now we know the real reason why Sarah came out here.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting.
Oh, cool, Copper Nelson. That's good to hear.
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care.
Wow.
It's up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible!
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
Good job, Rean.
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here, however the four of you see fit.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So field study is kind of like the academy, but just in like set locations for a brief period of time.
Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
That's actually pretty neat. I'll have to see how this works out, gameplay-wise, but this intrigues me. I don't think that's how that works, Copper Nicholson. Okay, so what's up? I'll have this look in your eyes, as like you've seen something together. Well, does this relate in some way to our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time? considering how much time you spent since helping the president. Oh! Yeah, now that you mention it. Exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into that old schoolhouse and almost getting killed again, the rest were just simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I'd learned a lot about Tristan and the Academy. So I think we've been given a similar task here for a similar reason. Good question, Copper Nicholson. So right now we're in the middle of the field study, and I'm liking the setup so far. It's basically, it feels like it'll be kind of like the Academy, but we're in a different location and have to do various sub-quests. And well, we'll see if it builds up to something greater. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Telditch is what I've read. There's probably a lot we can learn, actually, in coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed. The land of Arabonia is quite vast. Oh, cool, Copper Nicholson. Glad you completed that interview. Hope it all does well. This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of a place we may otherwise never have visited. And probably never will again. Yeah, exactly. Unless they're doing this early so that's later in the game, I don't know, if there's like some kind of battle here or something, we'd actually have a lay of the land. Because if they do that, that's actually good game design, because that's a bit of foreshadowing and sort of level foreshadowing, in essence. But we'll see. So whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Telditch culture, taking in as much as we can. Rean, you're already starting to sound like Toa. Am I now? Oh, cool, Copper Nicholson. That's good. Oh, sounds good to me. Count me in. Yeah. This actually sounds pretty exciting, in just the way you put it. Shall we depart then? Party is assigned a variety of tasks, much like on Rean's free days. Aha! Confirm via the quest tab. When all tasks with the requirement mark have been completed, story advances. Note, however, that any quest listed with a short time limit will become... Oh, okay. So basically, short side quests first, and everything else comes second. Got it. Oh, nice, Copper Nicholson. Well, in a way, I would consider that is a pretty accurate description of Dungeons & Dragons. It is basically a combo of creative writing and problem-solving thought exercises. That is Elisa, Copper Nicholson. Now, we are looking for a church. Ah, found it. The power of maps. No. Is there any treasure in here? Nope. I think that was the stream lore, Copper Nicholson. Excuse me, are you Father Zirkle? That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping me with my request. That's us. We came here from the Forest Military Academy. I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request that you collect the ingredients I need to make some medicine. You have the time to do this request for me. Of course. We're ready to help. My thanks. Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for? It's essentially medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. So what you're saying is, it will have no use whatsoever for us in battles, that is correct. Ah. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall, when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I ended up running out in the first place. Oh, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times, too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed. We owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. Yep, that's correct, Copper Nicholson. So I think there's 11 new things you can spend channel points on now, which are for basically the main cast of Trails of Cold Steel, as well as Toa and Sarah. We really do, especially since modern farmers still can't compare to it. You students certainly know your stuff. But getting back to the matter at hand, there are 2 ingredients I want you to collect for me. Yes, this is just a fancy way of saying this is a fetch quest. First is a medical plant known as a bear claw, which grows in humid areas. If you bring back a literal bear claw, I will fail your quest immediately. It's not common to find them growing in Keldic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you. I'll note that down. I have no idea, Copper Nicholson. I'm not even sure what Patrick Warburton sounds like. The other ingredient I need is Imperial Carrots. Oh wait, no. Is Patrick Warburton the voice of Kron from The Emperor's New Groove? And the voice of Joe Swanson. Yep. Okay. Who would... Honestly, I don't think any of the characters I have would sound like him, Copper Nicholson. Not even close. You can get those posts from a farmer named Paul, who lives in a farmhouse on the West Keldic Highway. Yes, that's right, Cool Wall 2, and welcome! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? And you are correct. We said Fee is the one who is super powerful because, let's face it, she's sleepy all the time, but I bet you that's she's only that way because she's already just too good at everything. She's like, am I going to have to bring carry this team again? What a pain. That's what I imagine Fee is doing right now on the field study on the other side of the continent right now. Again, simply tell him that I sent you and he should share with you. Understood. That should be it then. Is there anything else you'd like me to go over then? I'm sorry to hear that, Cool Wall 2. Any particular reason you're feeling that? Or is it just kinda, just normal days and nothing too exciting happening? No, that's fine. Which of our 2 destinations should we make our way to first? Doesn't seem like it mattered. Yeah, I agree. We'll be off then, Father. I will be awaiting your return. Alright, we started the side quest. Yeah, we go searching. So where are... Alright, there's one. But... Where do you say the other one was in a farm somewhere? Oh dear. Ooh, well, this is a nice song. Oh, okay, fair enough, Cool too. Oh, Code Lyoko on Netflix? Cool. I heard that was such a fun... I remember that being such a fun show, and I never got... I feel like it has some greater story behind it, but I never actually got the chance to, actually explore it in depth super much, because it just wasn't on that often. Otto is the best character? I'll take your word for it. I guess we'll start by going to... Market. Now, I have a question for you, Cool 2. Did anyone who worked on Code Lyoko work on the Miraculous Ladybug? The reason I asked is because both happen to be, French animations, and they do have at least 3D. Wait, they did, Cool 2? That's actually really interesting. It's kind of like a whole continuity thing. Like, you never realize what other people will work on until you really dive into the details. Well, cool. Wow, look at all the people here. Yeah, it really is bustling. I guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it. Yo, look over there. There's even someone unforming. I just see myself spending hours here selling eggs. Don't you get any ideas, Elliot and Rean? We already did that all morning. We don't want to waste all afternoon making eggs. I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop, as long as it's done in the process of completing our field studies tests and not making eggs. Yeah, it would be a waste not to see what all this town has to offer. We'll just have to make sure not to get carried away. With making eggs. Alright, so... Velvet Grand Market. Anyone here sell things?
Wow, check out all these stalls!
Ooh. Well, first we want what was here. Welcome! Anything specific you're looking for? This must be the store that Father Zerbel mentioned. Ooh! Oh, so you're saying some of the songs in Koblioko were done... but one of the people worked on a bunch of other things, like... Ooh, that's actually a wide range of media. That's really cool. We're here on behalf of Father Zerbel, actually. He asked us to come here to collect a bear claw from you. Ho-ho, is that so? Here you go, then. I gave you two free of charge for some reason. Thank you, sir. I'm surprised how thorny this is, though, considering it's a medicinal herb. It's resembling to a bear's claws is where it gets its name from, after all. Unrelated, but my supply of them happens to come from Laburo. They were flown into Heimdall, where I had them sent along by train. Wow, really? Guess it just goes to show how much of a big deal this market is. Yeah, there really is a bunch of unusual stuff here. The market's popularity is well justified. Well then, we should make our way to the farmhouse on the Western Highway. Yeah, let's get this over with quick. Ah, it was the Western Highway, that's where it was. Okay. So, if this is a shop, what do they sell here? Looks like a product shop. Okay. So, can't buy that. Tomatoes. What? Where are these? Books? Now I'm confused. Alright, so... probably not tonight, Cool Wall 2, just because we already have over 20,000 Mira, and as you can see, you know, we can literally buy whatever we want at this point, but... Alright, I'm curious, what is this? What? Like, what? We can buy books for some reason? I'm curious if this will play into something, so... What do you have? Okay, useless because laundry percent rules, so we can't have those. Anything else around here? What do you have? No, we're not selling things. She literally just asked honey syrup. Okay. This is the honey shop. So what else is around here? By the end of this day, Thomas was not right. Why? I don't understand. Okay, also not useful because laundry percent. A bunch of other things around here. This was just the produce shop, right? There you are. You wouldn't happen to be from Thor's, would you? That's correct. Yeah. Oh no, he says yes. I'm sorry. I gotta change the stats for a moment. Yes, I knew it. My daughter started here this year too. You see, her name is Becky. She's a wee cheeky girl whose head is always thinking about Mira. But well, do try to get along with her if you ever spot her at the academy. Will do. Have we run into a Becky? I don't think we have. Good luck with your sales. Oh, whoops. No, I want to buy. Oh no, here we go again, chat! In case we're ever launching for funds, we have the ingredients to destroy this merchant town's economy here as well. We already caused rampant inflation in your interest. We can do the same here. I did. Now I understand why you're saying I'd be Dr. Robotnik by the end of the stream. Because Dr. Robotnik is known as Eggman, and because we're using eggs to basically get infinite money. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Rean became Dr. Robotnik by the end of all 4 Trails of Cold Steel games, and he's just, you know, with a literal Eggman empire, but instead of robots, it's literally just eggs. Boom. Large extended. And not useful. Alright, so we need to go to the Western Highway. So let's head over there. It only just hit me, Copper Nicholson. It depends on the situation, but sometimes I can be slow with things, so... slow on picking up on things. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Clone troopers! Who might you be? I don't recall seeing any of you around here before. Do you have some form of identification? Soldiers? Wait, I think I recognize those uniforms. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting Keltic's Department of Field Study. Thor's? You mean the Thor's? Now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for any rudeness. We're members of the Cruise and Provincial Army. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Kelp. Provincial Army? Isn't that... Shh! They're military forces operated by the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security. They function as a secondary unit, separate from the formal Imperial Army. I will say, chat, it is slightly confusing that the sort of bracketed text is both means whispering and thoughts, because it isn't always quite so obvious whether or not these characters are thinking these things, or if they're actually just whispering between each other, like you'd see in some anime shows. I've never heard of any field study program at Thor's. Seems a little early in the year for something like that, too. How do I know you kids aren't spies? But many graduates of our academy currently serve in our ranks. So you be sure to uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Thank you very much. We'll be sure not to let you down. I'm glad to hear it. Take care now, and keep your noses clean. We will. And that concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men. Yes, sir! I wouldn't be surprised if that was foreshadowing from... By the end of this field site, we're literally going to have our noses dirty, and these guards are going to be fighting us for some reason. That's a good point, Kowal, too, and... What I think happens is... I use a reminder bot on Discord to try and make sure that posts at the right time, but... Maybe it's not active. Let me just take a second to check that. 1 second, chat. Okay. Alright. That should be resolved now. Sorry about that, chat. Yeah, so what I'm thinking happened, Topper, Nicholson, and Coolwall 2, is that maybe the reminder... Sometimes the reminder bot doesn't work, because I did set a reminder for tonight, but I guess it wasn't working, so my apologies for that, chat. Man, he was scary. If they're the Corrosion and Provincial Army, doesn't that mean we're ruled by... Not showing up? 1 second. No, it should be showing up. Sorry to hear that, Copper Nicholson. Yeah, Eustace's family, the Alvarez. Oh, interesting. So, Eustace's family rules this area. Celtic is in the northern part of their territory, after all. And that might be why Eustace isn't on this group, because he wouldn't be in his home territory. I think it would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand. I swear, we're going to end up finding those guards before the end of this, aren't we? Like, we're going to do something, or we're going to get wrongly accused of something, or we're going to make a mistake, and we're going to end up finding those guards. I would not be surprised. Okay, so we're looking for a farmhouse. Probably to the west. I also gotta say, this area looks really cool, and I love the background music.
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back.
I agree, the highway music is very fun.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
But the farmhouse over there... No, that's not it. It's probably over even further west.
I welcome all challengers.
Oh dear, this is not an optimal setup. What?!
I can do this.
Okay. Flamberge pierces enemy with a burning arrow, unbalanced plus 20. Okay. Now we're back to the valley, is it? I think we're gonna die again. Covers the Earth's surface with intense... Oh, it's an area of affecting. Attacks enemies with golden... Okay. I like the sound of this, though. Fortunately, no one's quite close enough yet. Try Flamberge.
Turn to flames.
Eat this.
Burn.
My turn!
Oh, at least they're on fire. Oh yeah, that'd be terrifying cool too. I mean, look at the size of these. I guess they're mosquitoes or something. They're just really, really scary. Alright, we gotta drop the beat. Drop the beat.
Give it up, everyone!
My turn.
Laura, make sure Rean doesn't get knocked unconscious. Because, let's face it, that's what Rean always does. Tears the armor from enemies. Ooh, I like the sound of that. We have fire bolts, which is just okay. Alright. Definitely armor break, so...
Shatter!
Take that! Whoa! That was awesome! What?!
Sorry, everyone.
This is ridiculous! Not like this! Not like this! Not like this! It just went downhill so fast!
Oh, please. It's my turn.
At least I think you saved the day. This is awful.
Let's go. Huh?
Ow. Wow, these things are powerful.
No.
Okay.
Well, shall we begin? Right.
S-break, what's this? Rean? That's what? Oh! Huh? Okay.
Behold, my most powerful
Oh, it's an ultimate attack.
Radiant Blade Dance!
Ooh, it's like Fire Emblem. Okay, that was a bit overkill. Well, I'll take it. Lambert.
Turn to flames.
Right!
Drop the beat, Elliot.
Give it up.
Ow.
Here we
These
go.
things are vicious. I would motivate. Those things are trying to attack again, knock us all out. So.
There.
It's my turn.
Alright, do I have anything that can... Oh, that did nothing.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Elliot, no!
Don't give up.
Alright, what I'm thinking we have to do...
All right.
I need Laura to finish this thing off.
This is nothing.
So I remember last time Arbreaker just did a massive amount of damage. Oh, come on! Well, it's done, so...
You still have a lot of training to do.
Oof. Oof, that was rough. That was really, really rough. Force reached level 2, that's good. Yo! Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Our stats went up considerably. Yeah, I know, those bugs did so much damage. Learned Impassion. I wonder what Impassion is. Cannon leveled up too, nice. Now we're talking. Tierra. Alright. Well, if there's any place to heal, we need it. Like, now. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if the place to heal is actually like at our room in the tavern. So, I'm gonna head back there, see, I don't know, maybe if we can rest or something. Man, that was rough. Not for that ultimate attack, we would have not done as well. Start a bonfire, yes. I'm curious as to what these new, Passion. Restores 20 CP for slow... Okay, that's interesting. Oh, cool. So it's kind of like a healing sort of thing. Maybe... Yeah. We do need some kind of... I feel like we need some kind of heal here. Brave goes all in on attack, doesn't it? Hmm. Actually... The Scepter is obtaining Scepter... Oh, it's a 30% chance. Okay. Interesting. I don't think that's how that works, Copper Nicholson. Alright, to the end. Kill us. And kill us. Aww. Oh, I agree, Koal, too. If it didn't, that would make this much, much worse. Okay, please. Can we rest? Okay, is this going to skip time forward, or... Okay, that works how I thought it would, so that's good. That's not how that works, Copper Nicholson. Alright. So where? I think we still have the quest. I want to make sure just the time did not fast forward. That's my only concern here. Okay. Looks like we will have to do some grinding again, just because those enemies just absolutely annihilated us. Oh, but before we do that, we should probably switch up our tactics here, because clearly we aren't optimized here, so... Let's move back again. Thinking... No. Like before, we want to keep everyone kind of backwards. Now, how about we link... There we go. Let's try that. We're gonna link these two together and... yeah. Good question, Cool too. So the food we can make is actually a consumable item, so we may have to end up resorting to gain absurd amounts of consumable items to help us out if it really comes to that, just because that could help us a lot with, like, buffing our stats and healing us and things like that. Okay, so now our tactics are changed. Hopefully it goes a little better. Alright, well we know the CEOs are evil. What about the... Yo, Riker Ninja, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going?
Now's our chance.
Alright, we have triple advantage. Let's do this! Alright, so first things first. Motivate.
Alright, let's...
We have no idea what to expect. Then we're gonna go for a heat wave.
Right.
Elliot, I want you to drop the beat.
Keep it up, everyone. My turn.
I'm not sure Cool 2. I think it's just because it's... Oh, yeah, no. Either they're native here at Cool 2, or maybe they're like, I don't know, experiments or something, just because there is a lot of weird mixture of match and such going on. It's going well, Record Ninja. Thank you for asking. Currently getting annihilated by these monsters just because it's, because our stats are so relatively low. But we're trying our best, given what we have. Let's break that one's armor.
Shatter!
Okay, Laura! Heat wave! Okay, fair enough, Riker.
My turn.
As for what else I'm doing, I'm actually been very busy with work on my video game, so for those who don't know, I'm constantly working on developing a video game called Heartwell. And this weekend, I did something pretty major. I finished, I basically made it so that
I'll take you up.
basically a stat allocation menu works properly for all. So the game has 3 different, we'll say, stats that you can invest in. Those being for your player stats, your melee weapon stats, and your ranged weapon stats, and all of them have to like act independently of each other with allocations. But I've got that working, and that was definitely really satisfying to get up and running, because it just took over a month and a half of work. Ooh, cool. Yeah. Thanks for the compliment, Riker. I'm guessing you also do game development stuff?
Of course.
Alright, attack.
We should keep going.
Alrighty. Well, that went much better, but then again, we had triple advantage on those foes, so that might have been more just come down to that. Well, if you want some advice on that, Cool 2, with starting a project, you've gotta, I think the first thing to do for a successful project is to plan quite a bit and write out what you want to do. So set some goals, then write sub-goals, and sub-goals of those sub-goals until eventually you have tangible steps you can work towards and track. That's definitely helped me a lot with working on Heartwell. Fair enough, Riker. I understand that. I know I developed a bit while I was in middle school and high school. Kind of had to put it on the back burner during college because of how busy things were, but now that I'm out of college, it's been a lot of fun to get back into game development. Alright, let's motivate.
Alright.
I don't know what these things... They seem to be weak to Earth, though. For you. Break their armor.
I can do this.
Alright, so... Yo, there we go.
An opening. My turn.
Alright. I think we need to get more CP on Elliot, so... Let's go. Ow.
My turn.
Right.
My turn.
There we go.
Is everybody okay?
Well, I will say, Riker, if you do enjoy game dev, and if you ever feel like it's something you want to get back into, it's never too late to get back into it. Like, after I got out of college, I felt like, well, honestly, I think if it weren't for the pandemic, I might not have gotten back into game dev, or at least not as quickly as I did. But because of the pandemic, I ended up having a lot of free time, and it just, after many months of it, it started to click again. Oh, was that about Copper Nicholson? Ah, oh, that's perfectly fine for Wall too. Oh! Hold on, chat. Looks like we have a message to read. And this one has the Mafia Dune from, what's it called? From A Hat in Time. So 1 second, chat. Let's see what this says. So, I have no ads to click off for a second, chat, because it's, because I have to read this message, so give me 1 moment. Hey Peter, it's me, Joe Swanson. Let's meet up with Wagwire in Cleveland down at the Drunken Clam. I haven't been this excited since he set up that cutaway, Dad. After that, we can meet up with Ryan and Stewie for some wacky time adventures. It seems today that all you see is violence and movies he's on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Lucky there's a family guy, lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry. He's our family guy. Thank you. This has been Playtime with Mafia. I hope you all enjoy it.
Is that a treasure chest?
Did I miss it? What's the treasure chest? Where? If Laura was referring to the treasure chest, oh no, there. I see it. Oh, I agree, the Archdive. Welcome, the Archdive. Thank you so much for dropping by. How goes it? That's oh dear.
Well, shall we begin?
This looks dangerous. Like a wolf. I'm scared.
Alright, let's do this!
Oh, you came for clarinet practice. Nice. Have you been playing clarinet for a while, the Archdive?
It's my turn.
Alright. Elisa. Set them on fire. Ooh, okay, that's weak to fire. Alright, Elliot, I need you to drop the beat.
Give it.
I know, right, Cool, too? This part area is so dangerous. It's much worse than the old schoolhouse. And bye, Elisa. Or not.
My turn.
I think... Well, I mean, I read it, Copper Nicholson. I think. Alright, we gotta start getting rid of some of these, foes. I think Armor Breaker on you. Yep, and bye-bye! Wait, really? Cool, too? I had no idea.
Go!
Actually, wait, I think that thing's been there for a while. Oh, Elisa's still around. That's a relief.
There.
Leaf cutter.
Not here.
Not here. Please, anywhere but... Please, anywhere but here. Make them burn! Please tell me I equipped. I equipped. Oh, that's what Sierra does. Heals a medium amount. Okay, in that case, heal.
Thanks.
Wow, that's way better. Boom. Set fire. Set fire to the sun. Yes, I know. Medium heals 2,000. That's a lot for us right now, but I have a feeling that'll be only medium later on. Anything else I can do? We have Radiant Dance, but I guess we have to charge up for that, because that's her ult. So, pow! Ow.
We should keep going.
We defeated the Doddos!
Is that a treasure chest?
EP... Wait. Hold on. What? Plus 50 to EP? That's pretty cool. Who would get the most out of it? Something else to consider. Alright. Can we sneak up on these burbs? Yes, we can! Triple advantage! Let's do this. That's a good point, the Archie. How does Laura's gigantic sword just disappear when they put it away? You know what? I think it's because it just it's like a collapsible sword. That would be my guess. It's just like, I don't know, or maybe it goes into a pocket dimension of some kind. Or it's just video game logic, but or I should say anime logic. But regardless,
It's my turn.
these are interesting questions. Right, I can't get all of them. What I can do, set them on fire. Lamberge.
Now! An opening! My turn!
Alright, Elliot, drop the beat.
Give it up! My turn!
Probably not Copper Nicholson. That thing's taller, that sword is taller than all the characters here. Like, look how big that thing is. I'm thinking. That thing's just going to burn to death anyway, so... It is time. Actually, we don't really need an armor breaker at this point. These things seem to be weak enough. Yeah.
Right!
Wait, did I get another attack? Oh, it's Rico. I see. I guess it does kind of look like Rico from Madagascar, doesn't it?
My turn.
But I need to actually charge up a bit, so... Can't have that guy. Pow! Boom!
It's my turn.
Man, at least it does not do a lot of damage, I'm noticing. I just think maybe she's more like a status inflictor than anything else. Guess I'll move you here.
Here we go.
Alright, Elliot, finish them.
I'll get you up!
Yes, Elisa watches as Rean spits out from here. Yes. Boom.
Oh, we did it!
Oh yeah, the music's great though. I'm very wary of the mosquitoes because they're evil. Mandatory fight. For what I'm thinking. It looks like we're not getting past here while that thing's around. And we can't just walk up those tiny hills to our left or right and walk around. Oh well. I don't think it'll go down without a fight. Oh, the art guy. So far, the soundtrack in this game has been amazing. I have no doubt there will be even more amazing songs as time goes on. If I had to pick a favorite so far, though, it would definitely be that one theme that played when we were fighting the Minos team. That track was just so insanely hype, and it was for like a mini boss, and I just couldn't believe it. It was. I'm not sure if you were here for that, but it was a really good soundtrack. No doubt. I'm pretty sure it's not going to let us sneak up from behind it either. ZJS Fails, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going, man? Aw. Yeah, not everything. Everyone has different tastes. Well, too. Understandable. That just does pose a problem. We're left with no choice. We're left with no choice but to overwhelm it through sheer force. Oh. Oh, so this was supposed to be... Oh, no! Oh, this is a tutorial. I see. So it's S-Crafts. The shirt is boosted if you use that 200 CP. Max power, S-Crafts. By pressing E and direction pad. So S-Crafts are like our ultimate. Oh.
My turn!
Alright. Well, before we do that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to motivate to buff the S-Craft.
Alright, let's do this!
And now... let's see just how much chaos I can unleash.
Behold, my most powerful strike!
Oh no. Alright, you wolves, you aren't surviving today.
Wait there!
Take this, and that, and this. Goodbye.
It's my turn.
Just with one powerful move, they've lost 2/3 of their forces. Lambert.
Now.
All up, Laura.
My turn!
Alright. I don't think we need to drop... Actually, we should drop the beat. Oh yeah, drop the beat.
Give it up!
Yes, it's that video strike. Press this button to win. That was easy. But isn't that what video games are all about? No, not really. There's more to it than that.
My turn!
Alright. Leaf cutter. Nice.
It's my turn.
Alright. Not quite what I expected.
Of course!
Laura, don't let them finish off Rean.
Right!
Alright, Ellie, it's all up to you.
Oh, we did it!
You know what? That's actually a good point, Koal, too.
Right.
Oh, we leveled up. I think you would just need to have some kind of splitter, Copper Nicholson, to kind of widen the blade a bit, that's all. I'll come back to your comments in a second, Koal, too, but first... Amazing! Thor really is the strongest student in our year, huh? Our seed-style combat is even more impressive in person than I imagined. I appreciate the compliments, but I still have a long way to go before I'm fully proficient in this technique. I'm also quite confident the rest of you are fully capable of... What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. We still have much work to do. Come, we should be moving on. Hey, you're right. S-Crafts are to deal with immense damage, but consume all the user's CP in the process. At least 100 CP. S-Crafts can be used instantly by pressing the E key. S-Crafts can be highly effective when used at the right time, interrupting enemies and stealing AT bonuses that they would otherwise receive. Ugh. So, determining will require his or her own staff at a different point in the story. Okay. So, back to your comment, Koal, too, I do agree. The way they're presenting some of the tutorials in this game really aren't the best ways, just because it's walls of text as you just saw. And that's not the best game design, even for a more strategy-minded game like this. And you might be thinking, well, how would you make it better? One thing I can see is, I can understand having text to describe just because these systems aren't inherently obvious, but I would have these text boxes pop up when we're actually using the content in question. So, for example, all that information about the S-Craft, have that occur after Laura does her first S-Craft attack and be like, oh, by the way, you know, S-Crafts, this, that, and that. At least then it'll be kind of a little bit more content sensitive. That would be my thought, at least. What do you think, Koal, too? I think we'll just, let's see. See if we can run past. Rod! Rod!
Is this a farmhouse?
No way! Are those sunflowers? I can't tell. Oh well. Yeah, I said a splitter, I said splitter, Copper Nicholson. A splitter just means diverting the flow of energy. Fair enough, Koal, too. Now, here's the thing. I'm really enjoying this game, but that doesn't mean I won't point out some of its flaws. I'm seeing, like, some of the tutorials here are definitely one of the flaws of this game. Or I should say, there's definite room for improvement. Excuse me, would you happen to be Paul? That's right. Who might you be? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Father Zerbal requested that we come here to select some Imperial parrots. Oh, is that so? I'm pretty sure I set a batch aside for him. Can you wait a few minutes? 2 hours later. I'm sorry for the wait. Here we go. There we go. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen carrots this color before. Likewise, they certainly do seem nutritious, though. Don't they? They're actually rare enough that as people present them to the Imperial family as gifts. That's a fair point, the Irish guy. I feel it's not just JRPGs. I feel like a lot of RPGs fall into this problem with their tutorials. Is trying to balance how do you properly convey information that isn't inherently obvious, especially in menus, without whilst trying to teach through gameplay. Because I find, personally, it's easier to teach through gameplay when there's, in like a platformer or any kind of action game. But in RPGs, that can be a little bit more difficult to do without just trial and error. Yeah, it's aptly cool, too. The mechanics can get pretty complicated. So, let's think about this, chat. If we were to make tutorials better in RPGs like this, I think one thing you could do is make it so that if you have to have a wall of text pop up to tell someone how to do something, don't have it interrupt the flow of gameplay. What I mean by that is, let's say, you know, let's go back to the whole S-Craft tutorial thing. Instead of forcing the player to use the S-Craft, or like stopping the gameplay and here's a wall of text, okay, use the S-Craft, how about, you know, just let the battle go as normal, but then have just a little text box pop up that, again, doesn't stop the gameplay. It just says, oh, by the way, there are S-Crafts, you can activate it here. And then the player can choose to either do that, if they either want to use the S-Craft or learn about it more, or ignore the advice and just do it do the battle as they would otherwise. And if they fail, well, that incentivizes them to actually follow the tutorial's advice, and that would teach through gameplay. And still convey the same amount of information, but it wouldn't stop the gameplay loop. That's my thought. And it sounds like I'm ranting a bit. It's because I really love game design. I mean, I wouldn't be basically a solo indie developer if I did it. And it's good to think about these things. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, chat. They're actually pretty rare enough that people present them to the Imperial family as gifts. They're said to have medicinal properties on top of being nutritious too. So make sure you're careful while carrying them back. Understood. Leave it to us. That should be everything, right? Yeah, let's report back to Father Zerbal. Now, can we teleport? I don't think we can. Alright. Yeah, I agree with the Irish guy. If it's like a critical mechanic, keep calling attention to it until they use it once. And the other thing is, again, have a similar short test box pop up that basically, again, doesn't interrupt gameplay, that says if you ever forget, there's a tutorials tab or something in your menu. Just something like that. I see a chest. I want it. But first, there are burbs. We must fight the burbs. Triple advantage.
Now's our chance.
Here we go.
Make them pay.
All right.
Alright, sounds good, cool.
I can do this.
Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope you have an awesome night and an awesome dinner. Wait, what is... Hold on. What is... Huh? I got a bad feeling about that. That thing's going to explode, isn't it? Like, I would not be surprised if that thing will explode. Or just, like, has crazy attack like the triples did. Well, to test that theory... Oh no, it has high evasion. Is that might be its gimmick. Got the beat.
Give it up. Of course.
Bye-bye. So much damage. Oh, and this.
Fool.
Fool! That thing's like, okay, now's my chance. Leroy slash Jenkins.
Go.
One thing I noticed, Laura just does a lot of damage.
Right.
Probably because he has that one Mastercraft. I did notice that the enemies are kind of...
Go! An opening.
Yeah, she just does so much damage. I don't know the Arch Guide. I think her bow has a limited range, but it's definitely more than... It's probably more akin to the range that Elliot has. With his staff.
Right.
Alright, Laura. Aw.
My turn.
Oh, really? Wait, you're a Archer. Okay. In that case... Wow, that did nothing.
Right.
Heal shoot.
I can do this.
Bondage. No fire? Okay. Now we're talking. Yeah, that thing's really weak to her.
Is everybody okay?
Yo, somebody levels up. It's nice.
Nicely done.
Ooh, what is this? She has a healing in recovery? That's awesome!
I did it!
Not bad.
What is that monstrosity? Just that, let's give that thing a wide berth, just oh, but there's a chest back there. Oh,
Is that a treasure chest?
let's see. Wait, what? Aqua bleed? Where are you? Oh, right, that, yeah, we have that. That's a thing. Although I just realized there's no point in having Tyr on Elliot anymore just because he got that thing. So instead, I think Mute would be the better thing to go with here. Alright, chat, I'm gonna take a bit of a break just because it is around 7:30, so don't go anywhere, everybody. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. So, with regards to the reminder, I think I know what happened, chat. So it basically around where I live, there's this thing called daylight savings time, and basically that ended on Sunday. So I think clocks jumped ahead an hour, and because of that, so too did basically the reminder on Discord. So I'll have to adjust that. I didn't realize that would affect things, but it's a thing. I don't know what this is though.
Now's our chance.
Go!
They look cute, but they're probably vicious.
All right.
It's my turn.
This is cool. I like that she has a healing ability. Lambersh.
Go! An opening! My turn!
Got that beat.
Of course. My turn.
Oh, she has a critical stored up in that case. Finished up. Boom.
Off guard.
I've got you.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Raid. Pick up the slack. Yo, Naiwa, thank you so much for dropping by, man. How's it going?
Turn
Number.
now.
An opening.
When in doubt, look to Laura.
Let's hear it. Hey!
Saved me more than once too.
Nice. They get to do the fist bump too. That's such a nice attention to detail, especially since it's the characters you have linked up, because that's the idea that they're supposed to be working together. So that's, you know, good game design. Smash everything. Now, I did notice there's this park up here.
I wonder where we are.
It says Lunaria Nature Park.
Wait, I said it.
This looks like a nice spot.
You know, that'd be really interesting, Nylon. If we did, that'd be really cool to kind of link with multiple people, but I'm not sure if we will. I am curious as to what's up here. This might be main story stuff, so hopefully this doesn't just lock us into where we're going. This area seems kind of different from anywhere else we've seen so far. Maria Park, huh? Seems less like a park and more like a forest. Yeah, it really does feel a little out of place, sitting smack out in the middle of farmland as far as the eye can see. I'm guessing this is like, I don't know, like the royal hunting grounds or something for like the like the ruling family. It may have had some religious significance in ages past. Perhaps it was a place where the Antomicx of ancient times chose to enshrine the fears of the forest. There's a place much like that in my hometown. Yeah, there's one in mine too. Who are you? What are you doing here? We're travelers, merely passing through, and who might you be? We're the park rangers here. As you can see, the park's off limits for now. So I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Off limits? Is there some construction work going on or something? Something like that, yeah. Oh no. Something else is going on here. Well, that's beside the point. It's off limits, so get lost. We've got things to do here. What's with the attitude? That's my job. As uncouth as their warning may have been, we should still turn back. If this area is indeed off limits, we're trespassing. Yeah, and it's not like we have anything urgent business or anything. Good point. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I was about to say, there is something off here. Rean's right. Like they said, they're building something, but those guys are not wearing the same kind of equipment we saw the knights wearing before, which leads me to believe that there could be something fishy going on here, and this is kind of why we were brought here. Oh, a third-party D&D supplement. Sorry, a Dungeons and Dragons supplement. Mind me asking, what was it, Namla? Oh yeah, that's a good point, I lied. I'll have you know, Park Rangers, I have the most urgent business. Why? Because I'm the anime protagonist. Alright, well, I'll have to come back to that. In the meantime, we must return to complete our side quest. Full throttle. Full throttle. And avoid the mosquitoes like the plague. They're evil. Oh dear. Okay. Run away from the mosquitoes. And we're dead. Now we're talking. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun, Unlock. It's really cool. Like, kind of giving more options for those classes. Nice. To the chapel! Away! I see you returned with the ingredients. We have! Here you are, Father. Please accept my thanks. Now I can go back to making the medicine. I'd like to accept these as well, as a token of my appreciation. Oh, well, thank you, Father. Did anything happen to make these as well? That's correct. There's not much to it, but it should come in handy. Thank you for your concern. We'll make good use of these. Good luck with the remainder of your tasks, and may adios guidance be with you. And by that I mean, get out of my church! Imagine this guy is like saying adios as a way of saying get out of here. Alright. Oh, side quest complete. Now, I just got an idea, chat. Since we do have an S-craft, and since it costs EP, are there any consumable items that restore EP? There are. Okay. So... Well, actually, no, we don't want EP. We want... I think it's character points that we want, not EP. And it restores CP. Not that I can see at the moment. Oh, interesting, 9 luck. Yeah, I know exactly the Archdive. If we have infinite money and we can find just any consumable item that restores CP, then that would make grinding trivial because we could just use Laura's S-Craft to just annihilate everything. So you know what? Let's go shopping. Okay. None of that helps. I need consumables. I need to find a way to... Okay, so we have a bunch of different cooking ingredients, but we only have one recipe, so that doesn't really help us much. It's not egg time, Dr. Sputnik, and welcome, Dr. Sputnik. Thank you so much for dropping by. How does it? What I am curious about, though, is if there is anything at all that recovers CP. Because if there is, that would help immensely. So far, I'm not seeing anything like that. But if there is like an item that restores CP that we can buy, that would be extremely powerful. And we have EP, but we need CP. Alright, okay, so it's some of the food dishes. Interesting, 9-lock. But I'm guessing, based off of our recipes right now, that wouldn't be doable just because of... Hold on. Do we have any other recipe besides the egg soup? So... No, we do not. Yeah, I already knew that, Dr. Sputnik. No, what I'm thinking of is the potential to essentially make, to make grinding a lot easier, is if we had some item that could restore CP, then what that would allow us to do is essentially just constantly recharge Laura so that she can always use her her S-tier ability the moment we start a battle, and that would allow us to just completely annihilate things. And why would that be good? Well, because we have a way to get infinite money, thanks to the exploit, as we'll call it. Yeah, unfortunately, the eggs don't seem to do anything, and the thing is... Alright, Dr. Sputnik, since I'm guessing you've played this game before, is the recipe book like things we have to buy or discover, or is it more so that we just experiment and hope for the best? Because if it's like we get recipes over time or through... Oh, we have to find them? Fair enough. In that case, that's more of just a thought for later at that point. But, good to know. Thank you, Dr. Sputnik. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Let me check the quest log. So, any bright ideas? So we have to know Samus! Alright, a plateau near the East Highway. There's a scary dinosaur. Okay, well, we'll leave that for later. That sounds like a boss. Let's go talk to Samus. Fair enough, Dr. Sputnik. Me neither, but in this challenge run in particular, I feel like we'll have to. You're not Samus, or not what I was expecting. Welcome! This is the shop's Orbital Factory. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be the students from Thor's, would you? That's correct. We're here in regards to your request. It's involved replacing the orb lights in a road lamp on the highway, right? Did we ask for the details? Sure, let's get right to it. This is probably Samus's great grandfather. As you read, one of the road lamps on the Western Highway stopped working the other day. And the cause of that is the orbit light inside it breaking. So basically, I want you to go switch the broken orbit light for a new one. In other words, I just want to see how many these students from Thor's military academy it takes to change a light bulb. Speaking of which, here you go. So that's all that's required of us to replace the broken one then? Yep, that's the size of it. Where exactly on the Western Highway is it? Once you're on the highway, just keep heading north until you get to a place called Lunaria Nature Park. But we were, imagine if everyone's like, we were just there! Like, there's a windmill in front of it that you can't miss. The lamp's near there. Make sure to check the maintenance panel. BO2. Windmill. Understood. say, leave such work in our hands. I believe none of us have any experience related to this. Don't worry, pretty much anyone can do it. All you're doing is taking the light out and putting the new one in. Simple. I guess the most difficult thing about it is remembering the code to unlock it, but you can just write that down. There's a code? Yeah, you need to put it in maintenance panel. Let's see here. VO2's code is 466515. 466515, got it. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention. The light from the rogue lamps actually repels monsters. Oh, in other words, in places where there's no light, you're much more likely to appear. Keep an eye out when you're replacing it. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard by monsters. I see. Thanks for the warning. That's pretty much it. Want to hang out? Leave it to us. Let's go then. Alright. 466515. Chat, remember that. 466515, that's the code. Yep, thanks the Archai. Well, looks like we're Ryan again. Sounds good. Watch us not actually have to enter it. Copper Nicholson, can you stop that?
Take him out. Go.
Oh dear. I hate these things so much.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Heat wave.
Let's go.
That is not what I wanted. That was my bad. Got the feet. Yeah, it's definitely Dr. Slotnick. The only one who has done that trap right now is Laura. Laura, we need all the power we can get. Actually, should I could. These things are such a pain. Finish it.
I've got you.
There we go.
Huh?
Oh, they're really weak to fire. Good to know.
Fool.
I mean, you can definitely share that in, like, the video game channel,
Here we go.
Amla, or just in the general chat. Okay. Well, that didn't do as much as I thought it would.
I can do this.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Finish it, Elliot. There we go. We survived an encounter with the evil mosquitoes. Run past the mosquito. They're evil. Okay, so they said it was near. Is this it? No. Ah, okay, it's over there. Oh, that's why that creature was over there. I see. It's supposed to be near the windmill in front of the nature park, right? This light doesn't appear to be working. Which means that's probably the one Samus was referring to. Probably, let's check the number on it. VO2, yeah, that's the one. Alright, then we must enter the code. After taking care of our uninvited guests. What? Monsters. Huh. There sure are a lot of them. Guess those lights really work. We need to change that thing quick. Rean, can we entrust the task itself to you? Sure thing. The rest of you keep the monsters at bay while I make the switch. You can count on us. Okay, first things first. I need to input the code. Pretty sure it was 466515. Easy. Thanks for reposting at the archive, but I did remember it. It opened. I'll set the open light inside. Is this a mini game? Nope. Hey! Thank you so much for your help. So things have finally calmed down. Yeah, I know, right? Gosh, not multiple choice 6-digit meme. Thankfully, hard to believe how much of a difference those things make. You got that one in record time. Yes, I was expecting the process to take much longer. Well, it's a pretty simple procedure. Since I wasn't being arranged by the monsters the whole time. Heh, still good job. And I guess that's a wrap. Yeah, now we just need to go report back to Samus. Alright, back to Samus. Da 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 da. Ah, you're disappointed, Copper Nicholson? I would have thought you would have wanted me to succeed. That is the joy of the challenge run, after all. Ride! Okay. Alright, Samus is over there. Samus. Hey there, I see the job's done. It is. Allow us to give you a detailed report on it, too. We have the old ornament light here, too. Thanks. I'll get this fit stuff so we can use it again. Glad you're all safe after dealing with those monsters, though. They were hardly a threat. You did take the request up knowing it could be dangerous after all. You military academy kids really are a tough group. You know how to run very well. Oh yeah, I can't forget to give you your reward now, can I? They touch him. You sure we can hit this fort? Of course. You did some solid work. Thanks for the help. Feel free to come along whenever you need to check up on orphans. What does this one do? Undiscovered treasure chests are shown on the minimap. Ooh. That's cool. This is time more of like a... more like a utility thing. Okay. I can put it here. Sure, why not? That'll help with exploring for sure. From Margit and Tissel. Nymock, is that back at the academy or is that here? Because if it's at Margit and Tissel, then we've already missed the boat there. Oh, but you're saying... so basically just, but there's a CP Recover one on the 29th. Okay, so that means a bit later. Alright, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Have fun. Weathercock Inn and Highway Farmhouse? Oh! Interesting. 1 second. So we have to go back to the farmhouse. And they actually have recipes. Okay. Alright, so... ooh! I mean, we can buy stuff here, that's cool and all, but is this what you meant, Nimlock? Or are we getting the recipe for this? Oh, you talk? That's field study. He definitely he seems like it'll be hard work for y'all. Here, take this. Hopefully it'll help you get through. Oh, these look delicious. Thank you very much. No worries. Take this recipe too. It's nice and simple, so give it a shot sometime. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nimlock. So, what does this one do? I'm going to assume it doesn't recover EP. Or CP, I should say. Ah, here we go. This is something Elisa can make. Here's poison. Good to know. And you said the highway, so, I mean, that's the farmhouse again. So we're going to the west again. You just hear everyone audibly groan. Well, it's not that Navlot, it's that we've gone back and forth on this highway 3 times already. But definitely not the most efficient use of our time. Ooh, Seppa. Momentum. Come on, Rean. Alright. I'm not sure, Copper Nicholson. So they said it's here somewhere. I can't afford doing the laundry anymore, can I? Oh my goodness, Robin just broke the 4th wall of the laundry percent stream. I can't ignore doing the laundry now, can I? Especially since you 4 are here and haven't changed your clothes once! Ugh, you reek! Oh, come on, it isn't that bad. Laundry is so last century. It's always so busy during harvesting period, though, so I can't find the time. Of course, really are a pain. Oh no, this must be Fee's cousin if I had to guess. Never mind. Tissel. Neither of these are Tissel. Am I just being dumb, Nimelot? You said it was in the farmhouse. This is the farmhouse, right? I'm very confused now. Or is Tissel, like, in the main area? Oh, East Highway Farmhouse. Oh, come on. Fair enough. Rean, are you sure you know where you're going? I swear. I'll get us there eventually. Oh, welcome back to Wall 2. We're hunting for recipes. Trying to find ways to make this game a lot more doable. Alright, so... there we go. Yes, I know, right now. How lazy, resting in that bed. I guess that's more my fault. I assumed when you said farmhouse, it meant the farmhouse we were just at, not that there'd be an area to the east for that. My bad. So, oh yeah, I see all the chests. That's really helpful.
This would be a really tranquil area, if not for the monsters.
Let's be careful.
We have nothing to fear.
Oh, it has a critical. No.
Here we go.
Alright. Motivate.
All right.
My turn.
Yeah, I agree for all too. Like, can you imagine just having like these giant insects everywhere? That'd be terrifying. Got the beat.
Of course.
Alright, Laura. We know they hate fire. Like a lot. Before that, break their armor.
Off guard.
I've got you!
Bye-bye.
I can do this.
Lombarge.
Go!
An opening.
Nice. The dream team.
Go!
I guess the okay, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point too, 9 watch. RPGs would be vicious.
I can do this.
Yeah, that's the thing about these sort of,
Chunk.
there we go.
An opening.
That's the thing about, like, all
My
these
turn.
RPGs and the worlds they're in. The worlds are interesting to look at from the outside looking in, but to actually live in them is a different story entirely.
You still have a lot of.
Alright. Round base. Guessing that's a key item. Yeah, it's at the call too. Or more likely than not, the second before you get really horribly traumatized before you get the opportunity to be happy.
Is that a treasure chest?
Oh dear. Nope. Oh no. No, 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 no. Well, we're dead. We are dead. Unless. Ah, never mind. Laura.
Go!
I can do this. Chunk.
Numbers.
My turn.
Probably should have healed us now I'm thinking about it. Oh well. Got the beat.
Keep it up.
Here we go!
Oh dear. Raid! I swear.
Right.
Okay. Blessed arrow. Just heal us all.
You have my thanks.
That's better.
My turn.
Fair point, Nanolat.
Is everybody
Fair point, Dr. Sputnik. Fair point. Alright. Ah, that farmhouse. Okay, I see. Well, we have to do the other anyway for a main quest, so... Oh no, chat, look out! The most dangerous monster in the entire game is right before us. Chickens. Yeah, the cuckoos. This must be the farm that put out the monster termination request. Well, I can understand because we rely on eggs so much. Should we go inside and ask for more details? Yeah, we might as well. Feeling better than just wandering around blindly until we find the thing. Agreed. We're here, so now's as good a time to introduce ourselves and integrate ourselves with the locals, I guess. Ah, fair enough, Watch. No, cuckoos are always a dangerous thing. Like, if we attack those things, we're dead. Like, we're so dead. So I'm not even going to attempt. Are you the guy who... No, that's not horrible.
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
I said. Okay, so someone here has a recipe for us, but first... Hello, would you happen to be Sivra? Sorrow. We're here to take care of the monster that's causing issues here. As such, we'd like further details on it. Oh, you are? Oh, you are? I'm the man you're looking for, then. Well, I did know that it would be students taking care of it. I wasn't aware that you had young ladies in your company. The rest of you are younger than I had expected to. Perhaps this request may be too dangerous for you after all. Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us have combat experience already, and we're probably going to get annihilated because we can't change our starting gear, but who cares? Indeed, this all serves as part of my training too, so please allow us to undertake the request. Well, if you insist. You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one, so much so that passing by the area is impossible, as it attacks everything it sees, and there are invisible walls preventing us from finding an alternate route. Do take extra care when approaching it. Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make our way there once our preparations are complete, then. Yeah, let's give us everything we got. Okay, so I'm guessing if we talk to him again, it's going to force us there. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. I'm looking for, like, a recipe. Alright, Tissel. This is who we were looking for, right now, Muck? The fruit we produce is both deliciously fresh and healthy. You can even make whole juice out of it, and it'll still be just as good for you. Here, have this recipe on how to do it. Whole juice. And that's my line. Grim happens to be my nephew. He always comes along during the harvest period every year to help out. He really is a hard worker. Toto gets right to work wherever he's here, too. Really is a big help when he comes along. Oh yeah, let's just another Tissel lying around. Nope, that was definitely Tissel. Alright, let's look at this recipe. Okay. All juice. Requires a strawberry. Here's faint. The unfortunate thing is we won't know if it does what we want it to until we put all the possibilities. Cookies. You guys want cookies right now? Loot the cookies? What cookies? Am I missing something here? There are cookies? Oh, you guys want me to eat one of the cookies, is that it? Let me see here. Well, a little rough around the edges. It's 700 HP, cures poison. I mean, I guess we can always make more of these, so sure. Here, Elisa, have a cookie. No. Oh. Well, too late, Diamond, if you... Don't blame anyone, blame Elisa. Hey! I don't have any cookies, chat. What are you talking about? Put the cookies in the bed. You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed. Oh, okay, so... Now we just have to go... Fight the monster. I'm going to assume we're not going to be prepared for this monster just because it's probably like the area boss. So. Alright, Copper Nicholson, that's going too far. Knock it off. Oh, that's awesome, Hamla. So the dishes that give CP give in all 4 variations. Just so I don't forget, who is the character we would have to talk to get it?
Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah, if you keep on heading east...
Alright, so it'll be, basically there'll be a bookstore we have to go to. Okay. Try checking the chest again. Okay. Okay, I like that better, Copper Nicholson. It's cookie points. It's now officially cookie points. I don't care what anyone else says. It's cookie points. There's one thing I want to check, chat. It's just something that kind of seemed a little bizarre to me, and that's that even though we can rest in our bed, we could also talk to that character in the inn to basically rest for 100 gold, and 100 mirror. And I wonder if that would also restore our CP, because if it does, that might be a way for us to grind here. Is it gonna work? Probably not, but we can dream, can't we? Alright. Then 100 Mira. Oh, really, Dr. Splendid? I had no idea about that. What's the funny message, if it's alright to ask? Did that work? It did work! Yo! Oh my goodness. Trails of Cold Steel is a perfectly balanced game without exploits. Chat, we have found an exploit that can let us grind with ease. Watch this.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to.
Alright, all we have to do.
Go!
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna motivate.
Alright, let's do this!
Wait for... And then, they're not really grouped up right now, but... This is going to be complete overkill. Let's go here. Just... boom!
I can do this.
Now we'll do a... heat wave here.
Right.
But anyway, the reason that was significant, chat, is because it gives us a reusable way to get Laura's S-Craft up again and again. And that could, at least in theory, let us get through these battles quicker. Oh, me. Yeah, the Foxes are sus.
Huh?
Oh, that works out really well. Ow.
Go!
Leave them alone.
Go!
Follow up, Elliot.
I'll pick you up.
It's my turn.
Zombersh. The boss is poisoned and on fire. It's done. Or not. Elliot.
Oh, we did.
Alright. Now, chat, if you want to see what I was saying is basically an exploit, watch this. So we go to the end. No, not you, Louise. What is going on? No. Okay. So here's what we do. So what we do is we rest for 100 Mira, which we can easily get back, mind you, with the egg strat, with the exploit. Then what we do is now our CP is restored. We fast travel to the highway. And essentially we just rinse and repeat. So I'm going to... You guys kind of see the strat here? Let's find... let's do the mosquitoes. I hate these things.
Watch out, guys.
My turn!
Oh, it's just one? Okay, you.
Alright.
Ow.
Right.
Lamberge. Yeah, rip one mosquito.
An opening.
I was hoping there'd be more, but okay.
Of course. Hey.
Finish it.
We should keep going.
Well, that was disappointing. Okay, this is the spot we... Alright, let's see if we can sneak up on this. Triple advantage.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn!
Okay, what we want to do is let them get close, and then when they're all clustered up, we'll have Laura just annihilate them.
I can do this.
Go! An opening.
Is at least susceptible to poisoning? I think she is, the Archdi. But then again, she might have just gotten unlucky, like you said.
My turn.
Alright, I would use my S-Break here, but the thing is, I don't know if... Actually, you know what? Why not? Yeah. Bye-bye. Just deleted. Complete overkill, but who cares? That's the whole point of this sort of exploit here. Alright.
Now's our chance. I'll pick you up.
Boom. Just as a way to consistently grind a bit. Alright. Now we just kind of fast travel back to the... That's in the end. Now we repeat the process. Oh wait, what was their team dialogue? Oh, Rean and Elliot's. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm thinking most of the remainder of the stream is going to be grinding, just to try and prepare for this boss.
Come on then.
Oh, come on!
Turn.
There aren't even that many.
Let's do it.
Laura, wreck their day.
It's my turn.
Go! An opening.
We know they had fire. Probably don't like rocks either. Ow.
Ha!
Is everybody okay?
Well, that was disappointing. I think the squirrels might be better. But we want our enemies to just kind of tend to cluster up a bit. Before we do that, though, this is going to end up costing us money. It means we have to do a certain something again. You know what that means, chat? It's time. Our moment has come. Rean? Rean, I swear! If you don't buy... Are you looking at Antomicx, Rean? Rean, don't you dare! We can't stop him. It's already too late. We can't stop him. Is it egg time again? Oh, read a message of Sergey. Exponential growth. It has returned. Alright, simple omelets. Cook all of it. Elliot.
Hope this turns out okay. This looks pretty nice.
I mean, there already seems to be an egg emote just by default, according to what Copper Nicholson just posted, so... that might not be necessary. Alright. Take all our eggs. Take our egg soup. And our omelets. And let's do one more round. Rain! I swear, Rain. Yeah, it's applicable to the economy is dead. Oh, this is... I'm so glad this has become a meme now, just because this exists.
Hope this turns out okay. Ooh, this...
Makes sense, like Mr. Krabs. Money, money, money. And just like that, we've made 5,000 Mira by doing absolutely nothing. Alright, time to rest up, and yeah, it's yes, rest. Oh, whoops, that's not where we want to go. And... Oh, I agree, Blue Grovile, and also, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome to Laundry Percent, where we're using the exploit to essentially give us a way to grind very easily with Laura's S-Craft. So, now we've done that, all we do is we fast travel to this highway. We find the nearest enemy to attack, and then we just win. I mean, requires 0 efforts, and a great way to grind quickly. Ah, here we go! Okay. Let's let them close in a bit.
Alright.
Come on.
Right.
Alright. I'd say... just get it out of the way. We all know what we're waiting for. Drop the beat.
Of course.
Probably not Copper Nicholson, though. That's a pretty funny idea. Alright, so what we're going to do... just going to... hold our position. Or we could do that. Come on, get close, you foes. Okay, that should be close enough. It's time. Bye-bye. And deleted. Boom.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Okay, fair enough, Blue Grovile. So you play this game a lot and your break is basically watching others. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I hope you enjoy Laundry Percent. Basically, this is a challenge run. I've never played this game before. I've only watched bits and pieces of it, but basically a blind playthrough. Trying to beat Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And ooh, what's that? What's the Earth's Post? Ooh, sounds fun. Draw either Elliot or Rean as Sergey. Yes! That'd be amazing football too. But yeah, so as you can see, like, we do not have everything's default here, and we're not allowed to change this. So that's part of the fun of this and why grinding is so important. But yeah, also if you like, you can use channel points to have me like to be the message as one of the characters from this game, so that's always fun. So let's back to the end. I bet you Mardit is just so confused. Like, why do these kids keep coming back to have our tea? Well, to be fair, Rean drinks tea with Madam President a lot. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I know, but I do like to do challenge, and honestly, doing basically a challenge run that's a blind playthrough has been a lot of fun. Okay, Rean. Do the thing. Do the thing. And it doesn't matter, just let them cluster up. Let them cluster up.
Right.
Come on. Cluster up.
Of course.
Alright, wait for it. And now. Bye-bye.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Laura is carrying this team so hard right now. Alright, now we're just going to heal up for next stream. Hey, you know what, Tool too? I'm not the best at drawing either, but I feel like it's never too late to try and, try to learn, because it is a lot of fun. Laura's S-Craft always carries. Good to know, Blue Grovile. Good to know. But unfortunately, well, it is 8:30, and this is usually the time I start to wrap things up, so... Sorry that you kind of came here at the tail end of the stream, Blue Grovile, but... If you want to see some of the earlier streams, there is a YouTube channel where I post all the stream archives. So... That's always an option. And yeah, I am going to start. Okay, sounds good, Blue Grovile. And thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. And it's cool to have someone else who's played Trails of Cold Steel here. Because, Everyone knows how much I've been asking questions about this game. Again, non-spoiler questions. I want the story to be as blind as possible going into it, but definitely with like tips such as like cooking and such. That's been really helpful. So again, thank you all so much for dropping by. Feel free to stick around for a raid. But if you're watching on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free. You can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, hope you have an awesome night.